ya kan? Hari ini kita juga ada dua murid yang akan naik general level. Mereka di level lieutenant general. Jadi di level lieutenant general, target dari speech mereka adalah mereka harus menilai teman-temannya yang speech di depan. Ya, jadi kompetitor dari juri hari ini. Nah,
Good evening, honorable parents, trainers, and friends. Welcome. Going to be let's give a big round of applause to Miss Pio.
Well, all of the trainees, if you have already made use of the time, day, and night for
Can I go to the bathroom?
And 6.
Christian, Alvaro, 7, and 9. Okay.
Oh, this one is so unlucky. Have to evaluate this, then langsung.
Yeah. If you want to have
So everyone, how's the test? Easy, hard, or medium? I'm sure that it was very easy. And all of you did great on the test. You know what time is it now? As your heart beats faster, let us explain some of the rules for real stage.
First, please keep all your phones silent during the session so that the speakers could speak smoothly without any distractions.
Second, please don't go out of the room while the speaker is speaking. This could distract the speaker and lose their focus.
Third, no littering will be allowed. Treat SMLONE like your own home. Littering is forbidden for the good sake of our environmental hygiene.
Lastly, after each speaker finishes their speeches, the judges will give feedback and comments to the speaker. For the audience, you can also give feedback as well by accessing this form within this link shown here.
Now let us explain time limits. For private, you can talk about any topic for 5 to 7 minutes. When it's 5 minutes, the green light will be shown. When it's 6 minutes, the yellow light will be shown. And when it's 7 minutes, the red light will be shown.
For surgeons, you can deliver any speech with the usage of PowerPoint, music, or property for 5 to 7 minutes. In 5 minutes, our timer will turn on the green light. In 6 minutes, we'll turn on the yellow light. And in 7 minutes, we'll turn on the red light.
For Lieutenant Colonel, you can deliver any speech about selling a product in 8 to 10 minutes. When it's 8 minutes, our timer will turn on the green light. When it's 9 minutes, they will turn on the yellow light. And when it's 10 minutes, they will turn on the red light.
For Lieutenant Generals, is being an evaluator in 2 to 3 minutes. Evaluate 2 speakers. In 2 minutes, our timer will turn on the green light. In 2 minutes and 30 seconds, our timer will turn on the yellow light. And in 3 minutes, our timer will turn on the red light.
And after that, you remember to ring the bell and everyone will say,
That was easy. So participants, treat this as a reminder to pay attention to the time limit. Just like you learned SML1. If the time is too short, the speech will be meaningful. And if the time is too long, the speech will be boring. We also want to inform you that there are some coffee and tea outside of the room. Mama, Papa, and trainees, feel free to enjoy the coffee and tea provided during this event.
now it's time for us to officially start Real Stage 31.
Ladies and gentlemen, are you ready?
Yes.
It's time to begin the real stage.
Our first speaker is someone from the class of Marley. Let's welcome Chloe.
Yes, Chloe, what is your speech It's about hobby.
Chloe, hobby, Chloe. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Hi everyone. Do you know that hobbies are great distractions from troubles and worries? My hobby is dancing. When I dance, I feel completely happy and just forget about everything. My dream is to become a dancer. I have a dance group called karakter. There are 6 members. They are Yoni, Celine, Alicia, Sophie, me, and my cute little sister Bianca. I practice dancing once a week. My dance coach teaches me lots of great dance moves, like somersault, cartwheel, bridge position, carrying someone over my shoulder, and also jumping really high. Sometimes I find it really difficult. And I also get bruises and scratches. Other times I feel like crying. But I will never once give up. I will keep on practicing until I can do it. Because I believe that success is a result of preparation, hard work, and learning from failure. So far, I have joined 6 competitions. On the first time of the competition, I felt really nervous. But the more competition I join, the better I get. I will not feel down when I cannot win, because I know that our group is new and our competitors are experienced dancers. And finally, I won the 3rd place at Cambridge Mall. I was so happy and proud of myself. I felt like all my hard work finally pays off. And so, in everything, you have to remember to keep it up, not give up.
That was easy.
Wow, thank you for an amazing speech. Now let us have one of our judges here to give the feedback. Let's welcome our judge, Sir Stephen.
Congratulations, Chloe. How did it feel? Which is scarier, speaking or dancing? I have many dancing friends. They are dancers. And I don't think that they speak as well as you. Because usually, dancers and musicians, they don't speak that much, do they? They dance, they sing. So very well done to you, Chloe, because I know that just because you are good at dancing, it doesn't mean that you cannot be good at speaking as well. All right? So Chloe, are you ready to listen to my judgment? Yeah. First, when you go up on the stage, I genuinely feel that you are very confident. The way you walk from your seat to the stage shows that you are ready. All right? And then, when you are up on the stage, it shows your face was ready. Maybe you're nervous inside. Maybe your heart beats so fast. But we cannot see that. All right? What we can see is your face. And you show us that you're ready. You come to slay the stage. And you did. Okay? So congratulations on that. Keep it that way. The second thing was that your voice was very clear and audible. There was no trembling in your voice. A lot of beginner speakers, when they are speaking on the stage, you could hear the tremble in their voice. That did not happen with you. So you have one standard higher for you yourself. All right? If I can give you one suggestion for your future, is that when you are on the stage, you are the master of this room. You are the queen in this room, which means that you should stand to the front edge of the stage. So do you think you could stand further? Come on to the front. Yeah, a bit more to the edge. Yeah, a bit more. Yes, that is the place where you should stand when you're on the stage. It's under the spotlight. Because when you stand far at the back, it gives the impression that you are afraid of the audience. But when you are standing at the front, it shows that you are ready to fight. You are ready to give us performance. Okay? So all in all, for a little girl like you, coming on the stage and delivering speech like that, 2 thumbs up. Very well done.
Thank you very much, Sir Stephen. I believe that the feedback was easy. Thank you very much, Sir Stephen. I believe that the feedback is great. Now let's have 1 minute of silence so our dear trainees and parents, let's fill out the feedback form that the speaker could improve more. Our next speaker is someone from the class of Milman. That's right. Let's welcome Abli Finko. Abli Finko, digital education. Is it correct? Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, I am pretty sure all of you here have heard these 2 words, education consultants. However, have you ever wondered what is their role in the face of international education? Are they just people who talk in front of students about different universities in different regions of the world? Do they matter in the students' aspects of their life, or do students really need them? To answer this question, we all first should know that the growing number of international schools and the increasing mobility of students and teachers all around the globe are due to globalization. And this trend is evolving at a rapid rate. Now, with the demand of international teachers on the rise, I would like to share with you guys a topic on a crucial aspect of international education that often goes simply unnoticed: the indispensable role of education consultants. Before I continue, let me introduce myself. My name is Abel Finko and I'm from the class of Milman. Before going further to the role of international education consultants, I'd like to remind all of you, what is education consultants? To be simple and using simple words, education consultants is a specialist who trains us and gives feedback on our education pursuit, universities and colleges. After knowing this, I would like to share with all of you a personal story of mine. I was once a young student, no, not so young. I was brimming with ambition. I dreamed of pursuing my higher education abroad. However, amidst the plethora of options available and the labyrinth of requirements to navigate, here I found myself lost and overwhelmed. This is where education consultants step in, ready to offer a steady hand and expert guidance. The roles of education consultants in the realm of international education is actually multi-faced and invaluable. The main role of international education consultants is they act as personalized advisors. What I mean by this, they take time to understand each student's unique aspirations, academic backgrounds, and personal preferences. Armed with this knowledge, they give students tailored recommendations, helping students find their perfect fit in terms of institutions and education abroad. In my personal experience, when I go to a consultant, they provide me with a test, a particular test, which is known as tes minat bakat. This is where, with the help of education consultants and the test, I know what am I interested in and which course fits me the best. Next, their support doesn't just end there. They act as an ultimate resource hub. They provide students with immeasurable of information about universities, colleges, and education programs worldwide, from admission requirements to application deadlines, tuition fees to even scholarship opportunities. They ensure that all students are equipped with the best knowledge to make informed decisions about their educational pursuit. Next, it simplifies application process. Education consultants act as a pivotal role on simplifying the application process, which often could be a daunting experience. They provide students with immeasurable of help, helping them crafting essays, filling out application forms, and also collecting all essential documents that they need, which helps them lifting up the stress that often accompanies the application process. Moreover, they act as advocates on accessibility and inclusivity in international education. They provide help, they work tirelessly on breaking down barriers so students, regardless their circumstances and backgrounds, could have equal rights or opportunities education abroad. Finally, as Nelson Mandela once said that, education is the most powerful weapon that you can use to change the world. To continue this quote, I would like to say that all education consultants are not just mere teachers. They are the specialists who trains us to fit us in the requirements to be the steady soldiers of tomorrow. That is all from me. Thank you very much.
Wow, thank you for your inspiring speech. Now let's have one of our judges here to give a feedback. Let us welcome our judge, Miss Pio.
Well, I can say that you have a very great preparations in terms of the slide. It's a simple slide and you can explain it more. So you look like the star delivering the whole explanation about what is this education consultant means about, and that is in a very smooth way. Your vocals is really sound so mature, so professional. It's very rich. Okay, you need to keep that up. Something that you can pay attention more is since you're bringing these slides, and it's gonna make you look more professional again by clicking it after you say the sentence. So like just not have the wording right. It seems more that you were clicking it first and then have a look through, then you're saying it after that. So it's gonna be better if you say it first, then you click it, then audience just gonna see that as your assistant. Okay, overall, it's a very good job. Congratulations for going to the next step.
That was easy.
Can I add something here? MC. So, Abang Vito, just one short input because I saw that your presentation was very academic. It's a serious job talking about people's future and how you judge other people's occupation. All right. So to go with that, to synchronize your topic with the slides, I generally think that the slides should deserve more academic style because you use the cartoonic style. It gives impression that the speech was not very serious, but the topic was serious. So there's a clash of identity in the presentation itself. The speech was good, you were amazing. The slide is a bit condescending. That's my thing. Yeah, so be careful of that tone. Yeah, the topic and also the slides. But overall, amazing speech. Congratulations. Thank you.
That was easy.
Thank you very much. I believe that the feedback is so well received. Now let us have 1 minute of silence so our dear trainers and parents, let's fill out the feedback form so that the speaker will improve more. Now to introduce the next speaker, let's invite someone from the class of Grande. Let's welcome Surgeon Dafian. Dafian, Artificial Intelligence, Dafian. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The schedule is yours. Good luck.
Artificial intelligence, it is something that's been going popular recently. People have started using it to use homework for students, and for the adults, maybe they ask artificial intelligence chatbots to answer their daily problems. And today I will talk about 3 things. What is artificial intelligence? Examples of artificial intelligence, and the third one is what problems can it cause? So, what is artificial intelligence? Now, those words look very complex, so I will simplify it for you. Artificial intelligence is basically like a fake human but can think faster and more logically than a normal one. So, examples of artificial intelligence. The newest examples of it are chatbots and smart cars. These have been popular recently, and more people have started using it. But for most adults, they are not used to using chatbots or something like this. So they just stick to the old artificial intelligence, like the smart assistants or navigation apps. and also facial recognition. It is also considered artificial intelligence. And the third one, what problems can AI cause? Of course, AI it can help you with a lot of stuff, especially for me, is education. But it can also cause some troubles. And here I will present you 4 of the problems. The first one is behavior. Of course, using AI, like for most students, they will ask for homework answers, like me. I will just copy and paste my homework to ChatGPT and they will give me my answers. And this makes us lazier because, well, the answer is right there. We don't need to study anymore. Even though there's explanations, well, we don't read that because we already have the answers. And this leads to the second one, knowledge. With AI, we become less motivated to learn. As I said before, AI gives us the answer to our problems, like homeworks. But we don't usually read what the AI talks about and just look for the answer and submit it to our teachers. And this will make us less motivated to learn more. The third one is privacy. Not many people do this, but if you're someone like me, which don't really have a lot of friends, I will just go to ChatGPT and act like ChatGPT is my friend and talk about a lot of stuff like my name, my family, my IP address. No, not that. That's my friend. And, well, yeah, a lot of stuff. My house, everything. And that could potentially be make me get harmed. Because in older version of ChatGPT, there have been some cases where people report that they can get other people's information using ChatGPT. So, for example, if there's someone else who hates me, then they can ask ChatGPT, "Hey ChatGPT, do you know anyone with the name Davian?" And he will display everything that I told ChatGPT. So that could make me get harmed in some cases. Now, the last one is skill. And I will talk about the social skill in this time. So, if, again, me, I don't have a lot of friends. So, I will talk to ChatGPT a lot of times. And this makes me interact less with a real human. So, when I go out and meet a real one, a real human being, I will be nervous and don't know what to talk about since all this time I've just been talking to ChatGPT or any other chatbots out there. And that will make me be, well, of course, less social and become an awkward person. So that's all from me. And I know people have used ChatGPT or any other chatbots to help their problems or do their homework and anything that they cannot solve. But again, you must not become too dependent on it because it might cause you harm in the long term. That's all from me. Thank you.
Wow, thank you for your amazing speech. Now let us have one of our judges here to give us the feedback. Now let's welcome our judge, Star Steven.
Thank you, Davian. I just think that for the whole real stage of today, this third session was the craziest one. It was very difficult. All of you performed so well. So, Davian, you are like a little professor in the making. You know, the clumsiness that you had, the jittery, the feeling that you are not enough, you are not good enough. You know, it displayed itself on the stage. However, I want to tell you that you are super great. All right, you just need to package it well. Okay, but the first thing, before letting people think that you are great, you need to feel great yourself first. Deep down inside, you need to tell yourself that I'm going to be a great speaker. So I am a great speaker and I will be forever a great speaker. You need to believe it first before the audience feel it. Okay, that's a big homework to do. All right. The second thing, the tricks that you can do in the future. In the beginning, you breathe. All right. Okay, that kind of thing you can do it behind the stage or while you are on the stage. Okay, once you go on the stage, you are the star. Do not let people think that you are not. Okay, all the nervous, I'm still nervous. Even judging you now, I feel super nervous. All right, but I will not let you know that I'm nervous. It's my problem and my God's problem. No one needs to know about that. Okay, so breathe when you are behind the stage or on the stage. When you go up on the stage, you are ready. Okay, that is one. The second thing is about the slides. Yeah, can we go to the second slide, please? Yeah, the choice of things to put on the slide, because you're at sergeant level, right? The third one. Okay, next slide. No, next. Yeah, this one. All right. I feel that it will be much beneficial for the audience if you could put the pictures. Because when you put smart cars, I'm thinking, what is smart car? What is chatbot? You know, what are they? It is very difficult for us stupid people to understand. You know, so you need to bridge that knowledge from a smart speaker to the stupid audience. You see? Yeah, that is your job to do. And make us understand your language better. Alright? So all in all, I think that you're a great speaker. It's time to transform a little bit more and believe in yourself more. Okay? Congratulations. Thank you.
Thank you very much, Sir Stephen. I believe that the feedback is so great and it would be well received. Now let's have 1 minute of silence so our dear trainees and parents, let's fill out the blank form so that the speaker will go forth. Our next speaker is someone from the class of Grande. Let's welcome Ellen. Ellen, friendship, Ellen. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
So, I would like to ask, how would you rate your best friend 1 out of 10?
2.
So, I would like to tell you a story about when I was at home. I ever read about friendship, and there was a girl that is really smart, and she really smart, and she have a lot of tuition, and she really good at something. And when she go to a new school, she meets a lot of new friends, when and also when she is alone, I mean having a test with a friend, her friends don't know anything, she would have the right to sometimes help her friends, and even though they act their worst. And one day when um, she was like going to school, she bumped into a guy, and the guy become her friends. And then they become close and become best friends, and then they started dating each other. And when she was, and they do everything like couples, and also she is always be there for them, her and him, and also when he was needed something, they always help each other and be there for each other. And also, when one day they eventually broke up, but they broke up in a good terms, and they still friends. And when she got us to hang out, this guy have also friends with her friends. They always asked to hang out, and she was saying no because she probably need time to take care of her mental. And she was really upset. Even and wanted her friends, that is a girl, come to ask her for why she never joined their hangout and asking for things like that. And suddenly this friendship all broke because the one can't they ever have a birthday, and the girl and the boy birthday is at the same date, and at the date she was really waiting for her friends, that is a girl, to celebrate her birthday, to surprise her. But instead of going to celebrate her birthday, they go to celebrate her ex-boyfriend's birthday instead. Because when she been waiting, and they are also post it on social media, so she checked it, and they always just look at the story, and they having fun. And so she got heartbroken because of the friends that this girl go to his birthday party instead of his. And when she was, and one day she was going to play her school, so they already get about to graduate, and all the friendship are broken. And she meet one friend that is her true friend, and the true friend got her back when the girl meet her old friends. When she meet her old friends, she just trying to feel upset, and her friend just there to say, it's okay, no need to tell you, because her friends one day said that she needs to know why she haven't been hanging out with them for so long. And and she wants to explain to them, but her true friend know that she will be upset, so she calmed her down. But she said, it's okay, I'll tell them. She said that I've been there for you guys, and you go to my ex-boyfriend birthday party instead of mine. And because you're the girl friend, friends with the girls, you're supposed to be the girl to go to the girl party, not the girl to the boys. So, and she go and tell them, and they regret it, and her friends just be there for her and try to calm her down. And so this, what's the story is about, what true friends have been friends. So the moral is, don't try to waste or betray your friendship, even though they are very sad and they are precious to you. So yeah, that's all. Thank you.
That was easy. Wow, thank you for your great inspiring speech. Now I will call your evaluators. Lieutenant General Pedra Zoe Kumar, please come to the stage. We sit down.
All right, ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause to our speaker, Alan. Well, Alan, you really did a great job in your speech. I love when you walk to the stage. When you're walking, you look very confident with your speech, and I love that, right? So, I also love about when you were on the stage. It seems like you're very nervous, but a lot of people, from my experience, I see a lot of people tend to pause or stop or become blank during their speech. But you did a great job. In continuing your speech, you tried your best to continue what you're about to tell and what is the moral that you're going to tell. I love about your introduction also. You ask question in the introduction and you end it with a moral. It interacts you with the audience, and that is amazing. And my suggestion is maybe you could add more colors in your tone. I think that it makes the audience not paying attention to you. It makes the audience distracted from your speech. So I think it's best for you to keep up the tone. How? Maybe I could suggest you by practicing more and with the SMLONE quotes, which is SMLONE, if you practice more, it makes you permanent. So I think you should practice more, maybe in front of the mirror, how you speak. And I think that is the best way. You could also speak in front of your mom or your family members to practice your tone. I also love about your body language. You move around your hands, you move your body, and you have good eye contact. You do the 3 points: side, left, right, and middle. I think that is all. Great job on your speech. Ladies and gentlemen, once again, please give a big round of applause to Alan.
That was easy. Thank you for your evaluation, Petra. Now let's have one of our judges here to give a feedback. Let us welcome our judge, Miss Pio.
First of all, congratulations for going to the next level, Alan. Well, this is a very interesting topic regarding to friendship, and you try to bring it in a very soft and calming way. That's why you are choosing those music to support your performance today. And what I really like is the way how you express with your facial expression. It looks very soft, very sweet, and you can go deep into the story itself. It's a very nice thing that you get into the message that you want to deliver to the audience. That is something which you can keep it up. What I would like to give to you is to be braver in the next speech performance. I think that's what you need, and of course, by having more practice, it's gonna make you a better speaker again for the next one. Okay, we're all very well done. Congratulations, Alan.
Thank you very much. I believe the feedback is so well received. Now let's have 1 minute of silence so our dear trainers and trainees. Let's fill out the parents. Let's fill out the feedback so that the speakers will improve more. Our next speaker is from the class of Grande. Let's welcome Raizo. Raizo, jellyfish, Raizo. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Okay, before we start, do any of you guys know what a jellyfish is? Not a yes. Okay. So, today I'm going to talk about the true facts about the jellyfish. Well, before we start, do any of you guys have a question before we start? No? Okay, then we are good to go. Oh, what's that, sir?
Does jellyfish sting people?
Yes, of course, obviously, but we will get into more details about that too. Now, let's continue. What are these little goofy goobers? Well, obviously, they're the jellyfish. But how are they found? How do they work? How do they eat? What's their anatomy? Well, we'll soon find out. But first, let's find out who discovered them. So you see, this man, Francois Perrault, he's a Frenchman. Basically, he loves exploring worlds. And then one day, he's just going on sailing, and then he's look at the ocean and go, oh, what's that little thing? It's glowing. He touched it, ow, that hurts. And then he realizes that, okay, jellyfish touch bad. So they capture it and then study it. And that's how the jellyfish is born. And some people call the jellyfish the sea jelly. But if it's called the sea jelly, is there a land jelly? Yes, there is. Behold, the land jellyfish. Basically, sadly, they're not alive, but they taste good. You should ask your grandma when you get home. Please eat this. They really taste good. Now, moving on. Jellyfishes are related to these. We got the sea anemone, the coral, sea anemone, the sea barb, and the hydrozoa. Basically, all of these are related to jellyfish, and in short, they're cousins. And moving on, here are the anatomy of the sea jelly. Well, as you can see, they're dumb. They have no brain. You can literally call them no-brainers because just look, where is it? It's not there. But how do they eat? Well, you see these little tentacles? Basically, a fish goes, touch it, get paralyzed, and then they grab it and then put it in their mouth. But how do they poop? Where's the other hole? Yeah, that's right. They poop out of their mouths. I know, disgusting. But still, that's how anatomy works. But how does this work? How does this thing? In fact, when I watch Finding Nemo, they say that it electrocutes you. Like, it makes that sound. Well, wrong. They don't sting you. They don't electrocute you. But they stab you. Inside those many tentacles, basically, there's this little sensor over there. Think of it like, this is your toe, this is a table. When that happens, what will you do? Obviously, scream in pain and ah! Like that. Basically like that. And for the jellyfish, if something touches it, it stabs and it shoots poison. And it's a thread that's filled with poison and it can be really dangerous. So please be careful when you get stung. If you get stung, call an ambulance. Like actually, it will hurt a lot. And moving on, here's the life cycle of the jellyfish. Ignore this first, focus on this. So you see, we got the jellyfish. They do their own thing, and then I'm starting to see the problem with the slide, but it's okay. It goes over there, it turns into tiny cells or eggs, and it turns into the lava, into that, and then it's baby jellyfish, and then jellyfish. Okay, thank you. And you might guess what? There's a type of jellyfish where they don't die, they live forever. Behold, the immortal jellyfish. They can't die, they don't age. Let's say they got stabbed or lose a couple of tentacles, they turn into tiny cells, and then go back into a larva. So in short, they are immortal, right? Wrong. They can die. It's possible. Whoever named them, wrong. It's wrong. Misinformation. And want to know how they die? It's either by a big sea turtle or a big fish. And according to Google, the second way to kill them is putting them in a nuclear power plant. I am serious. I Googled it. I am confused. Who made this? Okay, moving on. Look at this guy. What's jellyfish? We're naming him Bob. Look at him. Cute little eyes. Okay, hold on. I'm getting a call. Hello? Okay, bad news. Bob has killed 10 people, apparently. And want to know the size? This guy, Bob, he is this small. But some of them can be this big. And that's dangerous. And guess what? Want to know why? Because if he stings you, couple of minutes, bye-bye. You're in the afterlife. You're either in hell or heaven. Only that. So be careful. When you see them sting you, ow, it hurts, of course. Just call the ambulance. That's a reminder. And where are they most common? Wait, hold on, sorry. How to know that they are bad jellyfish in your beach area? Look at the flag. If it's purple, not blue, sorry. Purple, that means there are dangerous sea creatures on the ocean. So please be careful. And where are they most common? Please guess where they're most common. Please raise your hand. Nobody? Why? Okay, yes?
South America.
Okay, you?
Same.
Okay, wrong. Australia. We have for some reason in Australia, there are a lot of dangerous creatures. Behold, black widow spider. One bite can kill you. And then we got this guy. This guy has worked out more than my entire life. And then we have this guy. Just look at him. He is a saltwater crocodile, and he is the largest type of crocodile. For some reason, God decided to make this guy swim in the ocean. If they think, I'm serious, the ocean is not safe. He will follow you. And he seems pretty hungry. Now, as you can see, we have these two types of jellyfish. Repeat after me. Ropilema. I can't say. I'm sorry. I just learned the Latin language. But basically, these guys are special. Wanna know why? Sorry. Those two types of jellyfish can be eaten. Basically, how it works is that jellyfish cut and then put salt, get rid of bacteria, and then done. And got the blue jellyfish. Basically, these guys can be pets. Look at him. He just keeps touching it. And how long will they last? Well, 12 years. If you're a bad owner, 12 years. But if you're a good owner, 1 year. Okay, my name is Rizal. I'm running out of time. Thank you.
welcome our judge here to give us the feedback. Let's welcome our judge, Sir Steven.
Maybe Miss Vio. All right, Rachel. The last time I saw you, you were so little. And I didn't think you would be smart. Okay, so it was definitely, I wish that my biology teacher or lecturer was you. Genuinely, I did not want you to stop. 2 minutes after your speech, I did not write anything anymore. I was so invested in your presentation. Okay, but I need to do my job. So first, I think the suspense in the beginning was great. You know, when you trigger curiosity, all right, and then you get people to ask questions, and then you play with. I just want to shut the MC up because come on, I want him to start already. Don't ask a question. You know, that is the suspense that you want to get, and you did it well. And then I love when you look at the Francois Perron, okay, that you really research how to read the name. Okay, so that shows that you are a detailed person, a detailed teacher, and also lecturer. That is how you play it. And I also love the way you play the slides. That, you know, who knows, wrong, and then you click, and then Australia came out. You know, that is how you play with the click. Not many people, even adults, can do that comfortably, and you did it smoothly. So very well done. And you're also funny. You know, like God decided to make them swim in the ocean. Who said that kind of sentence? So that thing you need to keep, you know, being playful with the words, with the sentences. That's how you success. That's how you get success in this life. You know, play with life, and that's what you did. And I love the among us.
That was an accident.
Oh, that was accident. I thought that's purposely cool.
Okay, it is purposely, but I meant to get rid of it, but I think I forgot to get rid of it.
But it worked. I thought it's very funny. So now, the thing that gave me my salary today. Because you're so smart, okay? You have to realize that people sometimes they are not as smart as you. So the speed should be a little bit slower. All right? Why? To give the audience time to digest what you are saying. Not everything, because sometimes jokes they don't work if you slow it down. But when it comes to the knowledge part, slow it down a bit so the audience can digest it. Okay? And can we go to the slide? Oh my God, your brain was angry. Back. Yes, no, next, yeah. This one. One of the ways to know if they, you know, next time when it comes to writings on the slide, make sure that if I were you, I would put it one of the ways to know, and then the if would be on the second line. So when people read it, they can read it comfortably. One of the ways to know if they are bad. Okay? And when you look at Jelly Boys, I think it's very funny. I don't know why, but it's just funny. So congratulations, Rachel. Yeah, Rachel. It was actually very entertaining, informative speech. Well done.
Okay, thank you, sir.
Thank you very much, Sir Stephen. I believe that your feedback is very good and so well received. Now let's have 1 minute of silence so our dear trainees and parents can fill out the feedback form so that the speaker can move on. Our next speaker is someone from the class of Grande. Let's welcome Valerie. Valerie, life is getting perfect, Valerie. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Well, hello everyone. I might be asking all of you to imagine that. If you live in the years of 1990s, or maybe you live in the ancient times, how do you feel? Is it good or bad?
But we either get tortured by our king or get tortured by our parents.
Can you imagine how tired people in the past, how bored people in the past, with the technology, transportation, and even electronic devices right now? I can even imagine how the world was transformed over the years, and it's getting better day by day. Right now, we live in the time of technology, which has transformed our life in unimaginable way. Technology has transformed our life amazingly. Started from the inventions of electricity to the inventions of electronic device, transportations, the changes of ways to communicate, the medical device, and the online education, which has made us learn more accessible than ever. We're going to go to the first one, which is electronic device. People in the past have no phone, televisions, and even laptops. Yeah, in the past there's a phone and TV, but it is not as smart as smartphone right now. It is not as smart as smart TV right now. Without realizing it, we actually use it and it becomes a part of our daily life. Right now, we can easily call, text, and even connect with people around the world. We can access any information with just a few taps in our smartphone. Right now, if you want to watch movie or any drama, we have Netflix. Or if you want to watch YouTube video, right now you can watch it at TV. Because we have smart TV, and it's also much bigger than you see in your phone. We're going to go to the second one, which is transportation. In the last, people used to go by walking, or maybe they're using animal labor. But as the time passed, people started to invent new transportations, whether it is from skies, seas, or land. If you want to go travels, you can use car, aeroplanes, and even ship. By the inventions of the new transportations, it's made our life more easier. I might be thinking that in the next 10 months, in the next 10 years, maybe someone will create a flying cars or maybe a teleport systems that we'll never know. We're gonna go to the third part, which is ways of communicating. The changes of ways to communicate from the past until right now. In the past, they used to send letters, and it needs more than 2 weeks for them to receive the letters. But right now, it's completely transformed. We have smartphone, and it is very instant for us to communicate with them. We can easily call, text, and also we have a lot of social media platforms that we can use to chat with them, such as WhatsApp, Instagram, Twitter, Snapchat, and many more. We go to the next one, which is medical devices. Our medical device is not as good as the past. Our medical device is increasing a lot. In the past, maybe they used to use traditional medicine, but right now, since our medical device is already increasing a lot, we have access to do a medical checkup, and also we can do surgery, such as operations and plastic surgery, and many more that you can do. The last one is the online education. In the past, they used to learn by reading books, but right now it's completely transformed. Nowadays, kids, if they have a homework and they don't know how to make it, they will not say, "Hey Mama, I need your help. Help me solve this problem." Instead, they say, "Hey Google, what is the answers for these questions?" And right now, there's also an AI. AI is really helpful in our life. To be honest, I always use AI to help me study, to help me make my essays, to help me make practice questions. which is like examples. I have a math exam tomorrow, and I don't have any questions to practice. So I will ask AI to help me make me a bunch of questions. I will say to AI, make me a questions about Pythagoras mathematics. And AI will list me a lot of questions, and I can practice myself. And ChatGPT is also kind of the same with AI, but we may not depend on AI. We need to learn more by ourselves. We may not depend on AI. We will be lazy if it depends on this. I just want to say, by this opportunity that we got, we must use it wisely, and we must working together to get our brighter futures. Because if we don't, maybe in the next 10 years, it's going to be the years of technology, which human is already useless, and technology changed us. This means human is nothing, and technology will appear lead our life. That's all for me. Thank you.
Wow, thank you for your inspiring speech, Peter. And I'm gonna call your evaluator now. Your evaluator is Lieutenant General Petra Dwi Kumar. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, please give a big round of applause again to our speaker, Peter. I love how you actually talked about the past and now and the future too, about communication, online education, and most of it are technology. I love how you actually speak about this topic, which actually relates to us a lot, teenagers, and of course, parents. And I also love how you actually, when you were speaking in front, you were standing very straight, and your aura was amazing. I could feel that very well. You speak very professionally, like a professional speaker, and I think that is a really good thing. Also, I love how you do the eye contact. It's a really good eye contact, which you see the 3 points, left, right, and middle. And my suggestion to you is probably, instead of standing here in the middle, I think you should move around, left and to the right, instead of the middle. I think that interacts and connects the audience to the speaker more. By practicing that is to practice it in front of the mirror. I think it's really gonna improve your speech in the future, your presentation. I also love about your slide. You choose to put pictures and also text. So I think we actually understand a lot about your speech. So overall, your intonation was good, eye contact was good, your speech topic was good, and your standing position was also good. And what you need to improve is only in the body language. Thank you.
That was easy. Thank you, Petra, for being the evaluator. Now let's have one of our judges here to give a feedback. Let us welcome our judge, Miss Pio.
First of all, very well done for using this real stage. And what I really love is that how you're being able to control with your hand gesture and you move very elegantly with the hand gesture itself. Your voice is very clear. I really love how informative that speech is about. It's very useful for everyone here. What you can improve more is more on the position just now, like what the evaluators have mentioned. But one thing that I can add more is regards to just now, there's a slide at the very back. Can I see that, please? yeah, in the back part, you did mentioning about in the year of 90s, then people are gonna look for the mother, right? But then in the nowadays, people are gonna call for Google. So I think that's gonna be a great closing if you are going to make use of that as a reminder for everyone for the very ending of the closing. So it's gonna make it nicely to wrap up for the whole speech. Okay. Overall, it's a very great job. Let's give a big round of applause to Father.
That's easy.
Thank you very much. I believe the feedback is so well received. Now let us have 1 minute of silence so our dear trainers and parents, let's fill out the feedback form so that the speaker could bring more. Sure, Bill. Now it's time for our next speaker from the class of Kiyosaki. Let's welcome Alvaro. Alvaro Super High Q Super Glue Alvaro. The time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Ladies and gentlemen, believe it or not, these things can happen anytime. There will be a time where you, ladies and gentlemen, there is a chance where you, ladies and gentlemen, unpurposely make something broken. That thing might be really useful to you, something that you cherish or something that you need. Well, one of the ways to fix this problem is to just fix it. So ladies and gentlemen, today I will present something that will solve this problem. Ladies and gentlemen, let me introduce you to something. Yes. gentlemen, does anyone know what is this?
Blue.
Okay, so yeah, you're right. This is glue, but this is super glue, which is like more stickier than normal glue. So, ladies and gentlemen, this is high Q super glue, or what my parents like to say it, high quality super glue. So let me show you the interior of it. So it looks like this, and it is made for Taiwan for your information. So in this super glue, it only consists of one ingredient, and does anyone here know what it is?
Glue.
Well, all of you are correct. It is actually glue, but if we're going to talk like more specific, then it's going to be cyanoacrylate ethyl. But with only one ingredient like this, it is actually really useful. You can use it to a lot of things in life. You can stick it in a lot of materials, such as ceramics, rocks, rubber, wood, and even glass. So by me saying all of that, it is just like basic needs in human life, am I right? So before I continue my speech, I would like to tell you guys a story. So I do remember this happening in 2021. So I and my parents were going to walk my whole house complex. And I do remember me wearing flip-flops that time. And in a flip-flop, does anyone know like there's going to be like that Y-shaped strap there? Okay, so I'm not aware what will happen next. So when I was in the middle of the road, suddenly, out of nowhere, it just disconnects. The strap and one of the body of my flip-flops just disconnect like that. And it happened in public where a lot of people are there. And I was really embarrassed. Imagine walking like this, like for the entire time, because I can't use barefoot. It's like, it's not comfortable. So I would rather still use it even though it's broken. So when I went home, my parents saw this and took this out. And what they did is just put a little drop of it and it fixed. It's thick as good as new. And believe it or not, ladies and gentlemen, with this 3-year lifespan, it is actually still working until now. I can still use it if I want to. So ladies and gentlemen, to prove my words, I am going to make a small demonstration here. I am going to stick these two pieces of wood back again. So I'm going to use one of the super glue here, and first of all, the thing that you guys need to do is you need to connect the pieces that you want to stick it. So like for example, this is the part which is broken, then just connect it. Okay. So yeah, it's going to be like something like this first. Then you just need to put some glue here, and just put it like all in the surface. That is, it's already really sticky, ladies and gentlemen. So yeah, I think I should actually open this. And I think I need to do something here. And yeah, then it's next. So should I continue the demonstration? Okay, so yeah, just like basically what you have seen earlier, it sticks. The whole container, like the plastic, it just literally sticks like this, and I just can't open it anymore, ladies and gentlemen. So if I'm just going to talk about like this, fixing my flip-flops, and I can use this to stick this stick, it actually has more use than that. Do you know, like in a door, like a wooden door or a cabinet, there's going to be like a hinge, right? So a hinge, they do need some screws. And let's just say one of the screws can't fit anymore. Like it can't be screwed anymore. So just use some super glue and cotton to actually insert it into the hole. So the cotton will going to be like quite hard. So actually the screws can actually fit in again. Or if we're going to talk something more basic, imagine you broke your mother's face. Bang! Shattered into pieces.
Get the belt.
But let's just think that our mother will arrive in 2 hours later. So that might be enough time for us to reassemble all of the face and use this super glue to literally spread it and so it won't fall again. And trust me, ladies and gentlemen, it is going to be good as new. With a lot of uses that we can use with this super glue. The fun fact is, with only one bottle like this, one piece like this, it only costs 5,000 rupiah. Cheap, isn't it? It has a lot of use and it's easy to bring and it only costs 5,000 rupiah. And if you guys want to buy in a huge amount, we do provide you guys with this. So in one box, there's going to be 50 pieces inside. And it is going to cost 250,000 rupiah. And inside here, you will get some needles to actually make it easier for you guys to open it. And one more information, ladies and gentlemen. Only for today, we will make a discount in HiQ. So if you guys buy this, like if you guys buy any product, it may be like in boxes or in pieces, you will get a 40% discount. So if you buy for one piece, it's going to be 3,000, and if you buy that box right here, it's going to cost 150,000. So from my explanation here, does anyone here has any questions?
What should I do if the super glue got stuck on my hand? For example, I put it in it.
Interesting. So if the super glue like literally sticks like that, what I learned is that you can use acetone like that. Or another thing that you can do is to use warm water and put some soap and just put it in the place which is injured, like which get the glue. You get the point, right? Okay, so is there any questions?
Will I get refunds if it won't?
Okay, if we're talking about refunds, let me tell you one thing about super glue. So super glue has like this unique property. So if it's like out for a really long time, then it's going to freeze. So super glue needs to be in a really cold condition. So if it freezes before one year, then we are going to give you guys a guarantee. So this super glue will have a 1 year guarantee. So if it freezes, then you will just get it.
Okay, thank you.
So is there any questions?
If my mother's face actually broke, can it actually save me from dying? If my mother's face actually broke and I broke it, can it actually save me from dying?
If that's the case, then I'll just say it depends on your mother. If your mother is like kind, then okay, she'll just say you and just say, don't repeat it again. But if she's like quite angry or quite disappointed on you, then maybe the doctor. So, are there any more questions? So to end my selling products, I would like to say that HiQ Super Glue do define 3 main aspects, which is it is cheap, it is useful for daily life, and it is portable. So what are you waiting for, ladies and gentlemen? Buy HiQ Super Glue now.
Thank you for an amazing speech, Alvaro.
Should I ring the bell?
Yes.
Oh, okay.
That was easy.
Now I'm going to introduce you to your evaluator. Let's welcome Lieutenant General Grace Vian.
All right, everyone, let us give a big round of applause to our friend right here, Alvaro. Ladies and gentlemen, I have 5 comments, good comments about Alvaro, because today he did a really great job. So you actually gave out a clear demonstration on how this super glue actually is very effective on you. And then what I really like is that it's about that, because when I was doing the Lieutenant Colonel project, I did not do any demonstration at all. But you right here, you gave a demonstration on how do you use the product. So that's why I think that your speech, your selling speech today is really great. You have directly sold to people. Yeah, I mean, you have sold your product to people because you showed how effective it is. And that is really good as well. And then the next comment is that I would like to say that you have a good power. Ladies and gentlemen, you have a good power that it actually makes people focus on you. Because just now, actually look at the back. Did people actually pay attention on your speech? And yes, nobody else was actually looking at you. They were all looking at you. And that means you have good power and you have successfully sold your products to people. And that was really, 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 really great from you. And then you also did the unthinkable. Like what did I mean by that? Just now, the super glue was actually stick right. And then you are, how am I going to open this? How am I going to open this? I cannot do this. Now, that's something. You did not actually do it into, it was not actually used as something that could be a distraction. As something that is a huge barrier for you to stop doing something. But you actually say, ladies and gentlemen, looking at me, struggling to open this super glue, you have already seen how effective it is. And that was really, really, really great. I really love it. And it was marvelous. That's a marvelous idea. And then I have things for you. I have comments on how you can improve. There are 2 comments on there also. First of all, I think that you need to make, there was this moment when you have the awkward silence, when you're trying to open the glue, when you're trying to making it stick, and then when something actually happens, and then you have to move this here, move and that, I recommend you, you keep on talking. You keep on talking while you are having struggles, so that people are not distracted with the awkward silence. Because what I see is that awkward silence is actually really fatal for you. So next time you can say, oh, so ladies and gentlemen, this glue is actually really hard for me to stick it right here. But ladies and gentlemen, when you drop it just this, you see, it's all like new. And then when you are struggling, you are moving things, you can also say, you see how beneficial it is while moving your stuff. So that way, you are not making the awkward silence. So that is one of my, that's one of my things to say. So to recap it, you have a great power, you have great posture, you have great, you also have a great demonstration, and that's all I want to say. Thank you.
That was easy.
Now let's have one of the judges here to give us the feedback. Let's welcome our judge, Sir Steven.
Okay, Alvaro, congratulations. I think that feedback from Christian is enough. Yeah? Okay. Congratulations, Alvaro, for your sales speech. Okay. I heard that you delivered sales speech before and it was really good. It's something like selling houses or people talk about it. So I was actually very expecting your sales pitch. Generally, I think that you are very confident. It was very clear since the last time we met, many years ago. You have been so confident. Alright? The voice changed, yet it was still clear and audible. And what I love about your voice was that it exudes not just confidence but credibility. As if whatever things you are selling, people will trust you and buy it. Maybe not because of the product, more because of you. Because sometimes in sales, people buy not because of the thing. It's the seller who is the man behind the product. And you manage to gain trust from that. The look, the way you walk, the way you present yourself, it was very genuine. So I take it positively on that. Congratulations. When it comes to sales pitch, we usually present the problems and then we present the solution. Right? After we present the solution, a bit of demo will be helpful. Okay. However, there was an important part of the sales pitch that, to me, it was missing. Why the product that you are selling is better than the counter products, the other products that's similar. All right? That is the thing that I was actually waiting. However, probably the demonstration, the thing, I want to give you one suggestion in the future. Next time, every time you sell something, always try to sell it beforehand, before going to the real customer. Okay? It's the same like speech. Before you go on the real stage, you practice at home. So before you sell on the real stage, sell it first to your friends, to your family, open the real glue, so you will not have surprise on the stage. Okay? And the second thing about sales pitch, try to use less ladies and gentlemen, because I don't think it works. When I want to give you my money, no need to call me gentleman, just tell me how good your product is. Alright? That is the thing that's different from normal public speaking. But all in all, I think it's a very well done performance. Congratulations.
Thank you very much, Sir Stephen. I believe that the feedback was very wonderful and very well received. Now let's have 1 minute of silence for our dear trainees and parents. Let's speak up the feedback for the speakers to improve more. Our next speaker is somebody from the class of Clinton. Let's welcome Cheryl. Cheryl, computer Cheryl. Your time limit is 8 to 10 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Maybe all of you was wondering what is on your hand right now. So it calls as a kombucha. So what actually a kombucha is? Kombucha is a fermented tea that has a really good benefits for your health. But before start, I will tell a story why I brought my kombucha. At first, I tried this kombucha when I have finished my school. After a tiring day, when I start school, go to school at 6 and go home at 7 o'clock at night. So I have a cup of tea of kombucha. When I drink it, I feel like I boost my energy up. So from here, I started to like kombucha a lot. And also, it helps an immune system. So during the pandemic era, I drink a lot of kombucha since it helps to support your immune, right? But after I buy a lot of kombucha, I feel, why don't I try to make my own? So I make my kombucha. I make my own scoopy. So after day by day, because every time you produce a kombucha, it's going to produce a scoop. So I have so many scoopy now. So what I'm going to do? Because I cannot drink all of them by myself, then I suddenly think about to sell my kombucha. Because why not? I can produce a little bit money for my pocket money. Right? So maybe this is called as a scoopy, a symbiotic culture of bacteria and yeast. This is the important part of making kombucha. Without this, you cannot make kombucha at all. So this is a really good bacteria. They take all the sugar and they produce a really good benefits to yourself. So actually, this kombucha has a sugar, but because of the scoopy, it maintains all of the sugar on the kombucha that you're going to drink. And also because of a bacteria, as same as like a fermentation taste, like a yogurt, it gives a sour taste. So this is the same as what the kombucha you're going to drink. They have a little bit sour and fruity taste. It has, some people would say that they might have an alcohol, but the real fact that they produce only more under the 0.5 alcohol. So it's really safe. But remember, for someone who has maybe a health problem, they might need to ask for a doctor first. And this is the benefits of the kombucha. It has an antioxidant, detoxifications. But the most important is not that I'm going to tell is metabolism. Because it's a really huge problem for everyone, same as me. Because, example, you have two people, people A, people B. They eat the same portion. But people A gain more weight than people B. Why it comes to this problem? It's because people A metabolism is not as good as people B. Imagine when you eat something, you get a fat. But people A, the fat is like one by one, it's not going to flow like the water. But people B has a really good metabolism. So it's really flow like the water. So it's going, when you eat, after that it's going to throw it away and take the protein, the carbohydrate. Some people will think, diet. How to do the diet is they not eating anything. They just drink the water. But it's not a good thing because you know what? You didn't get a protein. You didn't get a glucose. You need this for your daily life. You need this for your energy. But you're scared of getting a weight. So what to do? Then you need to drink my kombucha. Because why? My kombucha has a really good benefit for your metabolism. Because at first I'm also not really good at my metabolism, and my dad also. But after I drink my kombucha, I think I have a really good metabolism. So it's really control these metabolisms and didn't make you to gain a lot of weight. But of course, there's a time. It doesn't mean when you drink my kombucha today, tomorrow you have a good metabolism already. You need to drink it every day. That's why you need to buy So this is actually what a scoopy and a kombucha for convenience does. So every time you make a new one, it's going to grow like this. So it's going to grow more and more and more. Yes, sir?
Am I drinking Pepsi?
But this is a good bacteria. You know yogurt also made from a bacteria. But it's a good one.
I don't like yogurt.
How about cheese? Some cheese also made from bacteria. You like cheese, right? Yeah. So it's the same as what my kombucha did. So there's a lot of process. The first one is the brewing process. When you brew the tea, it's really important. You need to have sterilized equipment because if it's not sterilized at all, it's going to make the bacteria die because the bacteria is really sensitive. So everything needs to be sterilized. So I have the sterilized case where I put my equipment in to make sure that all things are cleaned. And the second one is the fermentations. The fermentation takes to 7 or 14 days. Because I did it because it's just to not making the kombucha too sour. But for some people, they will like to take it more than a month or 2 months. I remember I ever tried this kombucha from the supermarket. And I drink it. Oh man, it's really sour. I cannot drink it anymore. And when I checked at the bag, it says it takes 60 days. I was like, that's why it's become so sour. So I take it for 7 to 14 days only. So the kombucha that you drink is really tasty because it has sweet and sour, but not only sour. The harvest is the important part. When it's after 7 days or 14 days, we take the scoby out and stores the kombucha. We store it into the cup like this. And then we can pour it into a small cup like this one. This one is the kombucha that I sell. I made 3 flavors for my kombucha actually, but I'm going to tell better. The conclusion is for adult, it takes 250 maximum, not more than that, but you can drink less than that. Because if you drink too much, it has not a really good for your body. The same as when you drink Yakult, you can only drink 1 or 2 of them, right? And for some children, they need to drink just a spoon of a tea. They may not drink too long. So I have 3 flavor lists that I say. The white one, this is really the best seller one because it mixed berries. It contains strawberries, blueberries, and raspberries at the same time. So it's really nice. And the second one is a butterfly pea. Butterfly pea itself, it has a really good antioxidant. Yes, sir?
The berry is the most expensive one.
Yes. Okay. So the butterfly pea, for some people might wondering, what is butterfly pea? It's actually a bunga tela. You know bunga tela? The bunga that is colors of the blue. But why it changes into violet? Because you put an accent. If you put bunga tela with a lemon, it also changes to violet. If my kombucha is the violet is darker than when you put a lemon on it. And the third one is original. The original and the signature taste of a kombucha that you are drinking right now. This is the first kombucha I tried, and also for me, this is the best kombucha. Because what's the best more than original? So you might be wondering why I only have 3 flavor lists. Because I'm starting my business, and I want to try more and more flavors. So I'm going to try a lot more flavors than what I did. So I've tried an apple with mint, but I'm still thinking whether I need to sell it or not. This is the product price. It has a discount. It has for original, butterfly and gooseberries. But it's not on discount right here. For some people who are sitting right here, you might take a photo of this and you might tag me in the IG and you get 50% discount. For the ID, bdt.id, and you also can buy from our idea. So if you have an ID, you can suddenly follow me. If you follow and send a picture and like my post, I will give 15% discount for the SMLONE parents and trainers. So everyone, remember, if you want to try kombucha, remember to buy it from me. Fidgety!
Why does it hurt when I swallow it?
Huh?
Why does it hurt when I swallow it?
Yeah, because it's sour. So you need to swallow it little bit by little bit. You need to really be careful of swallowing, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Samuel. Thank you for your amazing speech about kombucha. Now let's have one of our judges here to give a feedback. Let us welcome our judge, Miss Pio.
Everyone, let's give a big round of applause to Cheryl. Wow, Cheryl, you're really a good saleswoman in here, and you did explaining it in a very professional way. You really fire up on the stage, and from the very beginning, you try to slow down, and at the very end, you really fire up and try to convince everyone in this whole room. Well, everyone, are you interested with the discount and everything? Have you captured that? Yes, and me, I eventually directly captured that. So you did nail it in terms of the marketing and telling what is your product. And of course, just now, there may be some kind of questions which coming from the audience, and you also accept those challenges and try to explain how to solve everything. Well, very well done. I might see you as a great businesswoman in the future. Yes, it's a very good start starting from a very young age right now. All right. What I can tell is that it's actually not part of the selling itself, because everything is really being very well prepared. You did a very great job in terms of serving it at the very beginning, and everyone tried to taste it in the between of your explanations. It is more on the dressing itself. I think it's gonna be nice if you can dress comfortably, so you also feel more fire up again in terms of delivering. Overall, it's a very well done job. Congratulations for going to the next level.
A little bit. Yes, sure. I think every single thing that you did was very well thought and very well crafted. The beginning, the giving of the free drink, and then the closing, and then everything else. There is one thing I'd like to add to make your product more credible. When it comes to the benefit, could you please open, play the benefit page. Yes, this one. Okay, because you are still a student, and then when you were explaining the metabolism, I think it really caught me because I had bad metabolism. I can just see people's food and get fat. That is how terrible my metabolism. All right. But then when you, a young student delivering about metabolism, what makes me trust you? What is your credibility that I can give my trust to you 100%? So for these kind of things, I think you should find source, like a credible source, journals, research, and then put it at the bottom of the slides. Just to show people that I don't make it up. This is a research by, doctors, experts, but it's real. All right, so it helps you with the credibility of your product. I think that's all. But overall, it's a very well done.
Thank you very much. I believe your feedback is very well received. Now let's have 1 minute of silence so our dear trainers and parents, let's fill up. Let's fill up the feedback form so that it's Our last but not least is our last speaker is from the class of Clifton. Let's welcome Odia. Odia, Grand Sesi Hotel, Grand Sesi Hotel, Odia. Your time limit is 5 to 7 minutes. Your time limit is 8 to 10 minutes. The stage is yours. Good luck.
Every time I pass this place, I knew that I arrived in Kisaran. Kisaran was my hometown. I was born there, and actually Kisaran is just a small town, but for me, it's really memorable town. Why? Because since kindergarten, I always went back to Kisaran to have fun with my aunties and my grandmas. So everyone must be asking why I show this picture, and am I selling masjid? Of course, it's not about the masjid. So let me introduce you to Grand Sesi. So Grand Sesi is one of the hotel that is new at Kisaran. So this is like penginapan for sellers, and what I wanted to show Grand Sesi to everyone. I knew some of the parents here, or maybe some trainers, must finding hotels when they have another work to do. Example, being sellers, or maybe there is like a seminar or other things to do. This is Grand Sesi. We have a lot of facilities that are new also, which is karaoke every 7 to 10 at night. We also include AC and TV in every rooms. Some rooms we have the hot water, or other people say it's like water heater. And this is one of my favorite place, the canteen. So this is actually the person that sells at the canteen, and she was really kind. She loves to make lontong, which is very delicious, and I really love it because why not? It's really delicious, and it's make me not choke, because sometimes I eat lontong because of the spiciness. I feel like, oh my gosh, I think I got a choke. And this is our cafeteria. So this is the place where usually everybody comes and have their karaoke time. Some people also, men, boys love smoking. Yeah. For our cafe, it's also smoking area. And this is our receptionist. It's just near the cafe. So this is our room. There is economy, standard, deluxe, and VIP.
So let me introduce what's the difference between economy until VIP. For economy, there wouldn't have bathroom. The bathroom is outside, and for standard and deluxe, everybody must ask in. Why I put the same picture? Or is there any difference? Yes, there's a difference. For standards, we didn't have the water heater, so standard is of course more cheaper than deluxe. For deluxe, we have water heater. And the most favorite one, VIP. For VIP, we have 3 beds, and one more the room just have 2 big bed and 1 small bed. Both have the same but just different part of bed. So for VIP, we have smart TV, which we can watch YouTube, Netflix, and the capacities for each room is different. For economy, of course, it's just for 1 person. For standard, it's gonna be 2 person because we have 2 beds. Actually, here 1 more. And also deluxe are the same. For VIP, for 3 people. We also include extra bed if you want. And for extra bed, it's 60,000. Economy is the cheapest. It's just 100. Standards, deluxe. For standards, it's 150. For deluxe, 190. For the most favorite one, VIP, it was 250. So actually, for some person who shows their name card to the receptionist, they will give you discounts. So I already got a little cheat code. It was for economy, it's 80. For standards, it's 120. For deluxe, it's 150. But for VIP, we didn't have any discount. Sorry guys, it's still 250. So yeah, this is our most popular one that always sold out every month. Why I know? Because I'm cheap. I always see from my father's phone the CCTV, and then I see receptionist. Not bad. So this is our website. It's Grand Sesi Hotel. We can search it on Google, and it's available on their own websites. Grand Sesi. You could book there, or maybe you could chat on WhatsApp, Instagram, or Facebook. The payment is by card if you book online. If you book it there, it's gonna be cash or card. It's up to you. But there's one warning. If you go there, we don't really have the much room anymore. So usually when I go there, I saw deluxe and VIP always full. Sometimes economy. So before you go there, you should book it first. And for more information, everyone could just take the picture about this. It's the kartu nama, name card, and this is the IG. This is for the WhatsApp. And my uncle told me that if you want to promote this, just it's up to you. Why? Because you love to promote things, right? Like last time, when you are small, you promote your aunt's travel, your aunt this and that and that. And some people must asking, how if we didn't have any rooms anymore, or how if we didn't have how if the AC won't working, or maybe the water is broken. It's okay. We have extra rooms that are not for sold. It's just for change your room. And I heard there's a refund. It's refund half of your money is like 50%. And yeah, if you want to go to Grand Sesi, tell me, and I will ask my uncle to help you guys to book it. That's all. Thank you.
Thank you for an amazing speech. Now let us have one of our judges here to give a feedback.
That was easy.
Now let us invite the evaluator, Lieutenant Colonel Crispian. Lieutenant General Crispian.
All right, everyone. Let us give a round of applause to Odia. Her styling speech is actually really great, and I have 3 good comments about you. So, first of all, I would like to comment about your posture. Why do I always pay attention to the posture, if you ask? Because my mother always say, "Hey, lu mana bongkok kayak akong." And then, what I like the most is actually the posture. She stands so straight, and then she is actually very capable of standing straight all the time. Because if me, I would have stayed like this, or like if it was me, maybe I would be doing something else like standing coconut tree or whatever it is lah. That is some of my issues. But Odia right here does not have that issue. It is something that I cannot control. But Odia here really controlled that issue. She stands so straight, while other people could have been trembling, while other people could have been like having coconut tree movement. She stands so straight, and that is really, really good. And then my second comment, you actually have a really nice description of the facilities that you have, like the canteen, the rooms, like VIP, deluxe, economy. I remember all of this. I remember the economy one has an outside bathroom, and also the deluxe is like have the bathroom inside. And then you also describe your price, which can attract the audience. And if you ask me, do you successfully sell your products? I would say yes, because you actually have the power. You make them, you make the audience interested in you, and that is something that I would like to comment on. And then you also have a very simple PowerPoint design. While other people would like to put points, put a long sentence to describe it, you did not. You only put the pictures and then you describe it. So while other people are going to look at the PowerPoint, if it was too interesting, when I pay attention to the audience, they were all looking at you. And that means they also have successfully put the distraction away and let the audience focus on you. That is something I'd like to comment on. And that is really, really great. Now, for the things that you need to improve, I would say that you need to give out a superiority. What makes your room superior? What makes your hotel superior than others? Is it because how complete your facility is? Is it because how good it is, or is it something else? Is it because the customer service or something else? I know that you point out the facility, but I want you, next time if you are doing selling speech, you can point out once again. So it's actually more detailed. And then next, I would like to say that maybe you can make a more catchy opening. Like for example, you do not directly start with how you describe your room, how you describe your story. But you could have started, ladies and gentlemen, who here wants to go to a hotel and have a free karaoke without any distraction at all? You can do something like that. So you actually describe karaoke, and that's something that a lot of people like. So by making a catchy opening, you can successfully sell your product. So to recap all of this, you have a good posture, you also have a good PowerPoint design, and also you describe the facility really, really well. So that is all from me. Thank you.
That was easy.
Now let us invite one of our judges here to give us a feedback. Let's welcome our judge, Sir Stephen.
All right, Udia, congratulations for completing your sales speech. I believe that sales speech was is still one of the most difficult speeches to be tackled by SML1 trainees. First, when you go up on the stage, you look very trusting, you look very credible, as if you were the saleswoman herself. Okay, I didn't know that actually it was your hotel. I thought it was just one example of product that you were using. What I really liked from the speech was that the slides looked trustworthy. I would call it booking.com level. When I look at the slides, I could feel that, all right, maybe the hotel was not finished yet, but then at the end you showed the existing rooms, okay? And your voice was also audible, and you were a bit cheeky with the whispering. It helps the sales there at the end. If I could give you some more suggestions, was that first, when it comes to selling, fluency is the key. All right. So just like the other speeches where you practice, when it comes to sales speech, the practice should be even more hardcore. You should practice even more. Then it comes to be very fluent, as if the product is in your memory. And the second thing, when it comes to the product, it's the hotel, right? Straight away, we want to see the room. And my suggestion would be to split the room into each single slide and take more pictures of the room, because that's the essence of the products. Yeah. But all in all, I think that you have done a great job. Keep on practicing, because I'm very sure once you finish your high school, probably the first job you're going to have is your father's saleswoman. All right. So congratulations, Udia.
Thank you very much, Sir Stephen. I believe the feedbacks are amazing. Very well received. Now let's have 1 minute of silence for our dear trainees and drivers. Let's fill out the feedback form so that the speaker could improve more. And ladies and gentlemen, how are you feeling that the bills?
Let's have 2 more speakers.
Two more speakers.
Yes. Petra and Christian.
I thought they were evaluated.
Yeah, they have
Yes.
not
They
evaluated.
will be evaluated too by the judges.
Please wait, technical issues. Our next speaker is someone from the class of Stillburn. Is that correct? Yes. Let's welcome Lieutenant General Grace Pian.
Welcome, the judges. Welcome, Miss Pio, to give the evaluation.
Skip all the speech. I thought I have here. Let's welcome our judge, Miss Pio.
evaluations to the two speakers, and you try to find something which is very good, very great about the speakers, and you said it in a very nice words. So that is something which is the function for having the evaluators. Okay, finding something which is good about the speakers, and you drill it all with the whole explanation. Even you give the example from your own stories. And then what I really love the most is when you give tips to the speakers itself in terms of what on how they can improve again. So I can say that you have nailed it in terms of giving the evaluations. I really love how charming you are on the stage with those facial expressions, your intonations. You look very professional as an evaluator. I can't wait to see you as a general in the general level. Of course, it's a huge challenge again. So that's what I can tell to you. Make more challenge again in terms of doing the next project. Okay, let's give a big round of applause.
Thank you very much. Thank you very much, Ms. Vio. I believe the feedbacks are very well received and great. Now let's. You say 1 minute of silence. Now let's have 1 minute of silence. So our dear trainers and parents will fill out the feedback form so that the speaker, so that the evaluator can improve more.
So now let's introduce our next speaker from the class of Spielberg. Let's welcome Lieutenant General Prata. Now let's have one of our judges here to give feedback. Let's welcome our judge, Sir Stephen.
Yes. Okay, congratulations, Petra, for passing another project in your speaking career. Giving feedback marks the adulthood of a speaker. Because usually you are under the spotlight, you are a star, and now you are helping other people to become a star. However, a lot of speakers can be very harsh, can be very brutal when they are giving feedback. That's why this is an important skill to hone for every single speaker in this world. I have 4 important positive things that for you to keep. First, your voice was generally very warm. So when you are giving feedback, people can take it, even though sometimes it can be harsh, but people can take it in a positive way because of the color of your voice. So keep that one. The second thing is the friendly face. I think your only competitor was Dristian. Alright? Because when we are giving feedback to people, sometimes as soft as it can be, still people do not like when their weakness, when their mistakes were called out. So when you are pointing their mistakes or when you are calling their weaknesses in a smiley face, it is less painful to take. Yeah, so keep the friendly face. The third thing, the content-wise, I found that you are very careful in selecting the words choice and also the input that you are giving. I love how you mentioned about the model aura thing from Valorant, because I think that she was such a model when she was standing there. And then you mentioned it, so it's great. The eye contact was also very precise. So well done on selecting which feedback you would give to the speaker. And also when you give suggestion, you provide reasons. Okay, it helps people to understand better. The only suggestion that I would give to you was that do not be ashamed of holding cue cards when you are giving feedback. Because for people who have been preparing their speech for months, for example, and then you are standing there 2 to 3 minutes without holding cards, the audience can feel, can she really remember every single evaluation for me? So holding a paper shows that you are caring, shows that you do not want to make mistakes. That's why I take papers listed with the feedback. So it just shows people that you are caring, that's all. So do not be afraid of holding cue cards when you're on the stage. Okay, congratulations Petra, welcome to the general level.
That was easy. Last time I already said thank you. Oh.
Yes, you can close the session.
So far, there's 3 different papers. Ladies and gentlemen, how are you feeling that the real stage is finally over? Relieved? Yes! Well, despite your nervousness, just now you guys all did exceptionally well. Each one of you has been giving out your best efforts to conquer yourself today.
So congratulations to all participants of Real Stage 30. Now before we invite all participants to come up to the stage to receive the pin and certificate, we would like to invite Miss Sarah to give a special announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, let's welcome Miss Sarah to the stage.
Thank you, teman formal Aristo and teman Sophie. Hello semua parents yang udah hadir pada Real Estate hari ini. Perkenalkan, saya Miss Sarah dari Customer Service SMLONE. Hari ini saya ingin menyampaikan sedikit informasi dan ada kabar bahagia untuk kita semua. Resmi pada tanggal 15 Februari 2024 kemarin, SMLONE resmi soft launching cabang SMLONE yang berada tepat di Trituramas berdekatan dengan Prime One School. Ada program yang akan kita launching nanti di SMLONE Tritura, yaitu ada apprentice class di jadwal hari Jumat, ada junior class di jadwal hari Selasa, dan juga ada youth class di jadwal hari Sabtu. Khusus untuk semua parents selama soft launching, kita akan memberikan special price, special diskon untuk semua trainee yang akan mendaftarkan program di SMLONE Tritura. Yaitu untuk semua trainee yang daftar, kita akan memberikan diskon up to 2 juta rupiah. Dan yang selanjutnya, untuk trainee yang akan pindah dari SMLONE Jalan Timur menuju SMLONE Tritura, kita juga akan memberikan free transfer fee selama masa soft launching sampai tanggal 21 Februari 2024. Selain itu, kita masih ada lagi special offer, yaitu bila Mama Papa membeli voucher Rp500.000, maka akan mendapatkan free voucher ekstra Rp200.000, di mana voucher tersebut bisa digunakan untuk pembayaran prolong trainee di SMLONE. Selanjutnya, khusus hari ini juga, di setiap naik level, setiap real stage, maka trainee akan membutuhkan yang namanya new level book. Khusus hari ini, kita memberikan special price untuk new level book menjadi Rp500.000 dari normal price Rp600.000 dan akan mendapatkan free merchandise. Dan special offer satu lagi, kita ada next real stage di mana
normal price list real estate kita ada Rp490.000, khusus hari ini juga menjadi Rp399.000. Untuk mama papa yang ingin mengetahui detail lebih lanjut, feel free boleh menanyakan kepada saya berada tepat di meja registrasi depan. Sebelum menutup announcement hari ini, mari kita saksikan bersama video singkat berikut. So, apakah anak bisa tampil lebih percaya diri?
Bisa.
Yes, jawabannya pasti bisa. Saya Sarah, terima kasih and see you in the next event.
Thank you, Ms. Sarah. Now we would like to invite all participants to come to the stage one by one. If your name is called, please come to the stage and receive your pin. There's Chloe. Chloe already go. Lieutenant Colonel Abli Finko. Lieutenant Colonel Dafier. Lieutenant Colonel Evans. Lieutenant Colonel Rainbow. Lieutenant Colonel Valores. Colonel Alfaro. Colonel Cyril. Colonel Odia. General Crispia.
This is another one.
Dulu saya mengenai kayaknya harus gini loh. Aku mau remake gini kan.
Oh, sudah 10 kilo. Ini harus gini ya bisa.
Satu, dua, tiga.
Oh, yes, later.
We will let all participants and judges come to the stage so we can take a photo together.
All right, everyone, let's take a picture together. So far, can go up. If you can go up, it can be. Chanel could be down. We are also down here. Yes, the boy can go up. I think all the girls could be down. Yes, so the boys can come.
I think other people can be in the middle.
Yeah, other people could be
In the middle of, yes.
Oh,
Yeah.
Okay, most of everyone will travel and praise
Chris. Oh, he wants with a boy, but you're the MC. Chris. Yes.
Okay, 1, 2, 3. Okay, once more. Okay, 1, 2, 3. The video.
Okay. So I'm going to say SMLONE. Like usually we'll say making you better you, and then you take the certificate. All right. Let's try this. Okay. SMLONE. Making you better you. Yay! Make it quite happy. Abel Victor and say your certificate is upside down. She saw it. Okay, let's do it.
Okay, 1, 2, 3.
SMLONE.
Making you better.